Married at First Sight UK's Jay Howard says looks good in brutal swipe at ex-Luke. Jay Howard, who shot to fame in the experimental show, took a savage dig at ex-husband Luke Worley in her latest Instagram post, as fans praised her stunning outfit. A Married at First Sight UK star has taken a brutal swipe at her ex in a savage Instagram post. Jay Howard, who shot to fame in the experimental show, took a savage dig at ex-husband Luke Worley in her latest Instagram post, as fans praised her stunning outfit. Jay wrote, "Divorce looks good on me," alongside a photo of her looking stunning in a black strappy satin gown. The pair of lovebirds were booted out of the show earlier on in the series due to Luke having a punch-up with Jordan Gale. "I'm not gonna lie, I still do have a lot of feelings for the boy," she confessed to Heat magazine this week. "You know, he's been a massive part of my life now. And I'm so grateful that I met him and I shared that experience with him." She went on, "It is sad that it didn't work out, but it is what it is. There's nothing that we can do to change it now. I mean, we do still speak and, you know, we are very supportive of each other." She added, "I'll never speak badly about him, because he was my rock throughout the whole entire thing. He's built my confidence up. And, yeah, he's been a massive part of my journey." Luke, meanwhile, announced on Instagram Live that he and Jordan would be having a boxing match at some point in February. The star said he wants to punch Jordan's head in again. Following the release of the fight between the pair, Luke took to Instagram stories to complain about an alleged snake in the Married at First Sight UK cast whom he believed was selling stories about their time on the show to news publications. He said, "I'm ****ing fuming by the way. First of all, I want to apologize to the whole audience who watches Married at First Sight because we have obviously got a snake in the cast. Or snakes. I'm actually ****et off for one. Not just for me but for you guys at home who actually tune in, and it's been ruined for you guys. Everything has been ruined for you guys." Today's next news. Married at First Sight's no action to be taken against George Roberts. George Roberts was arrested on suspicion of controlling and coercive behavior on Thursday, September 29, last year. The arrest came after he became a contestant on Hess' hit dating show Married at First Sight, where love-starved strangers meet for the first time on their wedding day. At the time, pre-recorded episodes of the show were being aired. Now the Metropolitan Police have issued a further statement. The force said, "A man was arrested by Met officers in Worcestershire on September 29, 2022, on suspicion of controlling and coercive behavior. He was taken to a Worcestershire police station and was initially bailed to return pending further inquiries before being released under investigation. All inquiries have now been completed and no further action will be taken. All parties have been informed of this outcome." The investigation followed an allegation of controlling and coercive behavior and harassment reported to the Met on September 26. "We approached Mr. Roberts for comment, but he declined, only saying there would be a podcast released later this week." As part of the show, Mr. Roberts, a financial advisor from Malvern and Worcester, met his bride, former Miss Great Britain April Banbury, for the first time on their wedding day. The couple later split. Today's next news. Married at First Sight star returns to normal job just days after show's explosive finale. Married at First Sight's Arthur Poremba has returned to his normal job as a tennis coach, as he leaves the show behind following its rather explosive finale. Arthur Poremba has returned to his normal job just days after Married at First Sight UK wrapped filming. The former MAFS groom has returned to tennis coaching after he failed to find love with on-screen bride Laura Vaughn, with Laura calling time on their marriage at the final commitment ceremony. Following his return to the court, Arthur shared a video from a client, with text that read, "Marley playing tennis with Arthur from MAFS. He is the most amazing person. Teaching children with autism is a gift. You have to be patient, kind, encouraging and caring and have a big heart. Keep being you." Arthur's love of tennis was clear throughout the show, and he had opened up to Laura about his passion for the sport, and how he used it to connect with others when he first arrived in the UK after he and his family emigrated from Poland when he was. However, the pair's relationship was not meant to be, with Laura ending their marriage at the final commitment ceremony, as she said, "I've always been a fixer, but I've realized this relationship is something that can't be fixed. Mafsuck Arthur deserves so much better. Wow. Laura's vows were so disrespectful. I wish Arthur stood up for himself more. #Mafsuck," added another. And a third wrote, "Arthur, my love, you deserve so much better. Mafsuck." While a fourth penned, "I'm absolutely disgusted as to what I've just listened to, full proof of being in the process for fame and not love." Since their split, Laura and Arthur both returned to MAFS for the first reunion show. However, Arthur was then absent for the final episode, with Laura facing the experts alone. Following the episode, some of the stars took to Instagram Live, where fans asked why Arthur was absent, to which JJ joked, "He was very, very ill." To this, Ella and Tasha could be seen following their eyes, as they quipped, "He was hungover, it was a hangover." When asked by the tab if he was indeed too hungover for the reunion, Arthur simply replied, something like that. Yeah. Today's next news. Married at first sight, are Luke and Jay still together? Samantha Howard, better known as Jay, married Essex salesman Luke Worley on the show, where strangers get married after being paired together based on scientific and sociological factors. The couple left the show early after Luke got into an altercation with another co-star. Despite leaving the show as a seemingly strong couple and garnering a loyal fan base from viewers, the couple revealed the relationship later broke down due to communication issues. On the final episode of the show, Luke said, "We left really strong and we had a nice time together. I met her mom, which I was really nervous about. For me, the turning point was when Jay went back to work. She sent me a text saying I wasn't showing her enough affection." Jay said, "I asked him if he saw a future with me and he kept skirting around the question. He said it would be best if we were just friends. I put a lot into this." They opened up about her experience on the show in a heartfelt Instagram post, describing her relationship with Luke as one of a kind. Jay, a sales manager, also said the experience has taught her to be vulnerable and love herself. She said, "Emotions were very high, we've both said things in the heat of the moment, but ultimately our journey together has been one of a kind. I will never forget everything you have done for me during the experiment, and the bond we created together was truly special. Thank you, Married at First Sight, for teaching me the lesson of how to be vulnerable and love myself. I'll be forever grateful that you gave me the opportunity to find love and have a life-changing experience. It's been a wild ride, but I wouldn't ever have wanted to do it with anybody else, so thank you, Luke, for being on this journey with me, together as a team. To all my Married at First Sight family, what an unbelievably incredible group of individuals. We've all been through this experience together and will have this bond for life. Thank you to the viewers, the supporters of the show, and the 160,000 people that have chosen to follow and support me on here. This will never feel normal to me, but I am so grateful for you all coming along on this ride with me, and here's to whatever comes next. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.